778-8877.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Welcome back to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Now we'd like to take this moment to thank several of our favorite sponsors.
Yes.
Susan and Sarah from Salon V for providing
Valerie's on vacation.
Valerie is on vacation. I hope she's having a good time.
So Susan's kind enough to take care of us. I mean,
she did a great job.
Yes. Very good.
And they are located on the corner of Indian River Drive and 17th Street in the Edwards building. And then, of course, Jasmine's Boutique. I love that outfit. It's so nice. Those are wonderful colors for you, Josefina.
Thank you.
And they are located on Ocean Drive across from the Palm Court. So
yes.
Stop by and see some of the nice fashions they have there. Today our topic, act boldly in every situation, and we're going to start off with an email.
Yes, because that's acting boldly.
Yes. Taking a bold...
And most of the email, now I get a good email.
Right,
people
right.
really love the show and appreciate all the work that we put into it. So
I'm showing my age. I had to get the glasses out. Okay. Dear Dr. Josefina, I live part-time in Vero Beach and have been able to watch your show a few times now when I come here from New York. What an inspirational show you have. Your positive outlook and energy carries right over through the show, and everything you say is an affirmation on what I believe in. Just watching you, the few times I have, I do believe we always seek out what's available for us. I have a smile on my face. That free sense of who I am, of who wants to come and play and experience everything in life, which watching and hearing you share, I hope that makes sense. I've always believed in life. You've allowed no matter what it is, so we can learn and experience everything. It's the beauty of life's simplicities, and everything's there for us to celebrate. So thanks for being so inspirational. It's very easy to get hardened in life, but you said something about forgiving is the key to happiness, and that's just so true. Letting go so much in the heart. I love that part because that was our last show, and I believe in that too.
Yes, absolutely.
And then he asked if you teach classes in Vero Beach, and he's very interested in attending the class if he can. He's from Miami, and he loved the salsa music too because he was from Miami.
Yes.
And that was Ryan Andrews.
Vero Beach and Vero, New York. And comments, I get a lot of comments from you. Always I get comments. And one of the things is that you worry that when I'm out there, you say to me, oh, I don't want to bother you. You bother me if you don't say hi.
It bothers her not to get the email.
Exactly, because if I didn't want to be bothered by you, then I stay in my house, stay away from people. But when I'm out there, please come and say hi. And Lisa, Marie, Francesca, Robert, Sue, all you people, all wonderful people, please keep it up and keep giving us your feedback, because we need also to be encouraged and motivated.
Right.
Okay, so you need to support the station. You need to support our sponsors, because that's what they make this possible. Okay? You don't get a free lunch.
So get out there and get your hair done and go by Jasmine's
Exactly,
Boutique.
Absolutely, Jasmine. All these people help us like for instance, Robert, he said to me, please don't never go off the air. Well, you gotta help us. Okay.
Help us stay on the air.
Exactly.
Along with the show, I agree that it's very important to be assertive and bold in life. It's hard to get anywhere in life if you're timid and afraid to say anything and to stand up for yourself. But in the lesson, you talk about the importance of when you're bold, that you have to base it on a certain thing, like things that are. You have to assess your risk and because you can't just be like a big bully and expect to get anywhere. You have to assess, like you said, the risk.
Right.
And the potential risk.
Right.
And rewards.
Right. So what's your question?
Well, I'm having one of those days. I guess my question is, you can't just go off half-cocked, being bold and expect to accomplish anything. Right. You have to, realize that there's certain situations that you can't be bold, or that you should be bold in not such a bold way. I don't know what I'm trying to say,
Well,
but
you know what? We don't rehearse the show, okay? So what you see is what you get. We are very spontaneous, so we don't practice these things.
No, we
But
don't.
I got your point, baby. I'm being around you. Well, there is a distinction between boldness and the sense of doing and achieving things in your life, and that the other area you mentioned, Laura, is the bullying people.
Right,
You know,
right.
the pushing people, the getting your way no matter what. What we talk about in this show is the boldness, the achievement, the risk that you will take, but you do that in alignment with your divine destiny. I'm not talking about here, you know, stepping over people and you know, no matter who you hurt, you're gonna get what you want. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are connected with a higher power, with God, with whatever you want to call it. And that gives you that divine destiny that has been implanted in your heart for the moment you were born. That's what I'm talking about. Then you have the audacity. You take the risk. You take the challenge.
Right.
You embrace life with passion.
well, it's kind of like having an abundance of confidence.
Absolutely. And where do you get that abundance of confidence?
From yourself, from within yourself.
But it comes from something bigger and deeper.
Okay, so that spiritual
Definitely.
aspect of yourself.
That is what empowers me. That's incredible, because for me, that's the empowerment. That's what it comes from. It comes from why I do believe in God.
Well, it kind of ties in with, in the lesson you talk about taking the leap of faith, and that's connected to a faith.
Absolutely.
So you, in that fear of the unknown, you realize that you're jumping into the unknown, but you can't be afraid of it.
Exactly. And then what happens when you are guided in a higher form, you take that leap of faith, and you always find unseen forces helping you.
Right.
And you probably have experiences like that in which you took that leap of faith and you didn't know, where do I get the money? Where do I get the help?
Right.
Where do I get what I want to do? No. If you take that step, the doors open. And you take the next step, and it opens. It is just magic. It's
Right.
just fabulous.
And it all goes along with it staying out of the comfort zone too. One step out of the comfort zone will lead you to better riches.
Exactly, because staying in the comfort zone and that little box is not fulfilling your God-given potential, because your flesh or your little me, the little me will say, no, you too old. No, you Hispanic. No, you have an accent. No, you don't have the money. You know, that's the little you. And then you have to overcome, like Caruso, the singer, the opera singer, he was having a problem like that. He had this big concert he needed to do. And he had the little voice, and you can't sing. And Caruso said, the little me is trying to overcome the big me. Shut up! And he went and he had the best performance of his life. And you and I and you, we all experience that the little me wants to be the winner.
So it's kind of like the little conflicts that we're having within ourselves. We have to win and overcome and be bold.
Absolutely. You have to overcome the little me, because the little me always want to keep you down, because once you excel, once you every single day you do the best just to be the best person that you can do for that day, the little me has the tendency to disappear, and the little me doesn't want to die. It doesn't want to disappear. So it fights back with you. And it fights back with you. So that's why you have to have that sense of empowerment, that I can do all things through God who empowers me.
Yes, and you know, life is very difficult, and you almost have to have like this sense of boldness to get through it. And that's why I think the successful people are the more assertive, and they're not afraid.
Right. And the reason life is difficult, it is because we get attached to the results.
Right.
That's the only reason you find life difficult, is because of your attachments. Because
Right.
you want what you want no matter what. Well, you don't know. I mean, I might think I want to do something, but then something happens and changes. I have to go with the flow. I have to adapt, because other than that, then I get attached to it. I'm holding on so tight to something that that's the reason for my suffering. Because I think things are permanent, and they are not.
No, they're not.
Yes, go ahead, baby.
So we have to.
I'm flying
we have
today.
to. We have to listen to the little voice in us and.
No,
and
the big one.
No, but keep the little voice at bay
Yes.
and let the big one, the bold one.
To blossom.
Yes, let the bold one come
remember
out.
that lesson we did, blossom, or what was it, blossom, where you were planted?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, so you have to blossom where you are planted, no matter or the situation, no matter the circumstances, because those circumstances, those situations are for you on good.
And for some reason, I keep thinking when I was reading the lesson, this little saying or a little quote, an old quote, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So you have to be
Yes.
squeaky if you want to get the oil.
Exactly. It's squeaky, but nice. A nice squeaky wheel. And I think being
Think it's
squeaky,
oil.
Jose saying, okay, you got to
Oh,
squeak out of
that's
here. Okay, baby,
No,
well,
we're
thank you. Mwah. We're taking a break, and we'll be right back with a lesson.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
You're watching WWCI TV 10, your hometown station, Vero Beach, Fort Pierce, Sebastian.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina